Hey there, I'm the real Jason Duncan, and welcome back to What Not to Do as an Entrepreneur, where I share with you the secrets that I've learned over a decade of building a multi-million-dollar business on what not to do as an entrepreneur. So I talked about this idea of the poison of independence. Really what all this boils down, these first couple of episodes, is that you can't go it alone. I know that you're an independent, strong, smart person. Like, you wouldn't be watching this YouTube video if you weren't that person. You wouldn't be an entrepreneur or a wantrepreneur if you wanted to go it alone and weren't independent. But here's the thing, going it alone is a poison that can really hurt you. So I talked about in the last episode, we talked about the idea of hiring a business coach. And it is really important for you to understand that you need to hire a business coach. But there's another person, a must-have, that you've got to have on your team. And this comes from a very painful experience that I've had as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. And this person is the bookkeeper. And I know that if I say you got to hire a bookkeeper day one, you're going to first say, well, I know I need one, but I can't really afford one, so I'm going to do it myself, or my wife's going to do it, or my husband's going to do it, or my daughter's going to, whatever. But here's the thing. You can't sleep with your bookkeeper in the same house, right? Whoever that person is cannot sleep in your house. That includes you. The bookkeeper can't be your wife, can't be your husband, can't be your kids, can't be your parents. It's got to be somebody that's completely emotionally detached from your business. I actually teach a course at Results University about this very thing. And I even created a document, this whole how to hire a bookkeeper checklist that you can download straight from Results University. It's part of my startup course. If you go to resultsuniversity.org, you can download the whole course, and part of it is that document. But this idea of a bookkeeper, I told you it was a very painful experience, and I'll explain. So I didn't even know what books were when I started the company. Like books, yeah, I've got books. I got a library at the house. Those are books. But there's something different. When you own a business, books is something different. Like, there are companies that completely go out of business, bankrupt, and the owners go to jail because they don't keep their books right. So here's the thing. You've got to have a bookkeeper, and he or she can't sleep in your house. My painful experience is this. So in the first couple of years of business, I was pretty much doing all the books. I was paying the invoices, purchase orders, writing checks to me and my business partner for our income. And we decided, okay, it's time that we need to go get somebody else to do this. And at first, like you probably think right now, is let's get an accountant. An accountant's what we need. Well, as it turns out, an accountant is not what you need day one, and especially not just to do books, because it's overkill. Like, it's an accountant is more on the tax side, but we just needed somebody to do our books. But we got an accountant to do it, and they was not good. How about that? I'm trying to be nice. It was just not a good experience. They screwed things up. They were super critical about how we were doing things, and it wasn't the right bookkeeper. So this what not to do as an entrepreneur, it's not only about having the bookkeeper, it's having the right one. So you need to go to Results University and download this document. I've created a whole document, a whole checklist just for you so that you know how to hire the right bookkeeper. Because just having a bookkeeper, a person who can fog the mirror with their breath, and they know how to add and subtract, that's not a bookkeeper. You got to have somebody that knows what to do to help you print reports, get reports, know what your balance sheet says, know how much money you've got. Cash flow is king. You've got to have a bookkeeper. So this What Not to Do series, we started off with, you got to have a business coach. Make sure you go do that. You also got to have a bookkeeper. Make sure that he or she is working with you on a monthly basis. It doesn't cost that much money. I've been teaching in my university courses how to afford a bookkeeper, and I even have certified bookkeepers and business coaches, for that matter, that I can recommend to you that you can hire to help you. Whatever you do, don't go it alone. I'm the real Jason Duncan. I'll see you next time. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get notified every time we drop one of these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.